Been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Return of the boxing guru. I'm coming with so much flavor. I'm also known as the Wilder hater. But my videos here to please you. It's under the microscope here to teach you. You with the boxing guru for I'm on the road again. Can't wait to share my videos with all my YouTube friends. Been covering boxing, man, since way back when. Headed to Las Vegas, the city of sin. How many of y'all think Deontay Wilder is going to win? In this episode, we're going to focus in on Deontay Wilder, what he must do to make his dreams come true. Because this is a critical and pivotal fight at this point of his career. This is a make or break fight for Deontay Wilder. And these are the things he has to do. Deontay Wilder and Malik Scott definitely has to set the tone as soon as the opening bell sounds. Everybody know what Deontay Wilder is. He's definitely one of the hardest punchers in boxing history. So he definitely has to come out very aggressive but disciplined. He has to attack Tyson Fury from the start. He has to mirror Tyson Fury. What I mean by mirror is stay in front of Tyson Fury. Wherever Tyson Fury moves, Deontay Wilder squares up with him to be able to set up that shotgun right hand. He don't have to go for Tyson Fury erky jerk to stop and go all night long to throw Deontay Wilder off his rhythm. Deontay definitely has to dictate the pace because as long as Deontay is mirroring Tyson Fury and not being on the back foot too much, he's always in the puncher's chance and at the best range he needs to be to get that shotgun right hand off. So it's going to be critical to see if Deontay Wilder and Malik Scott understand this. This is going to be pivotal whether Deontay Wilder win this fight or lose this fight. Mirroring Tyson Fury, staying in range, and controlling the distance and the target range. Deontay definitely has to shoot his 1-2 at Tyson Fury's chest, not his head, to land initial contact. Once Deontay lands initial contact, now he can let the onslaught begin because Deontay Wilder is a shotgun. He's not a semi-automatic or a Uzi. His punches comes out in heavy volume, one at a time. So Deontay Wilder definitely can use his jab as a setup, but he definitely has to mirror Tyson Fury. Those are going to be the keys for Deontay being successful. His positioning, his feet positioning, because with him mirroring Tyson Fury, he'll have a more solid base because he's not on the back foot turning and losing his balance because as he turns and pivot, he has to lift up his feet. But if he's in a mirror position, he can squat down and sit down on the punches and get heavy leverage on it like he did when he knocked out his trainer, Malik Scott, with that 1-2. When he hit Bermain Stavern, knocked him out. And when he caught Tyson Fury a glancing blow in the second fight. So it's very pivotal how Deontay Wilder keeps his legs up under him. That is going to be very critical. He cannot play this game with Tyson Fury of dancing around the ring because Tyson Fury rhythm will offset Deontay Wilder because Deontay Wilder rhythm is a plant, like a plant, a solid tree plant based rhythm. So Tyson Fury want to try to throw a little salsa dancing in it, a herky jerk type of honky type music type jerk in it. Deontay needs a rhythm and blues soul type of rhythm so he can be successful. So it's definitely going to be critical to see if Deontay Wilder can dictate the pace of the fight. That's the only keys to victory because if he doesn't do it this way, Tyson Fury can use the heavy weight that he has over Deontay Wilder, whether it's 40 or 50 pounds, to lay on Wilder and weigh him down. So it's definitely going to be critical that Wilder has his legs up under him so he can punch hard and touch that body and make that body become bruised and red. So it's definitely going to be critical to see how this plays out. I'm definitely giving out the keys for Deontay Wilder to see if he still can bring it through because I told everybody I'm his anointed messenger. It's up to him to follow the game plan of him and his coach Malik Scott. Hopefully it's the right game plan like I just released out, because it's definitely going to be critical Saturday night, because Tyson Fury is definitely going to try to dance his way to the championship victory again against Deontay Wilder. It's up to D to nullify this with his power punches and assertiveness. He must believe in his heart and go all out and be aggressive. Dictate the pace. Don't worry about it. You got to slip your head if Tyson Fury, you got to make Tyson Fury punch at you in a straight mirror type position, because the mirror is definitely key, because once he throw something at you, you slip it, now you can step to him, double jab your way in, then drop the right hand to the chest to make sure you land contact, then step again. So these is going to be very critical to see if Deontay Wilder can do these basic fundamental tactics within his arsenal to make his shotgun right hand very powerful that nobody can get away from. If Deontay does it right, can't no heavyweight get away from it. They're going to have to walk through it and embrace it. So if Tyson Fury can eat Deontay Wilder's right hand, then, you know, the best man to win. But if Deontay Wilder placed the punches to his chest, then come back to the head, there's no way Tyson Fury should be able to defeat Deontay Wilder this Saturday. It's all up on Deontay Wilder to use his legs and his range and his punch placement to bring himself through victory. He will have nobody else to blame but him and Malik Scott if they don't get it done, because in my opinion it's an easy task if it's done correctly, because as a power puncher you always have that factor that nobody can withstand. Even if he can take your punch, you can hurt him and then work off other punches, then have enough chance to pivot out and then reload again. So it's up to Wilder. He had over a year and a half, maybe damn near 2 years to perfect this and understand. So it's up to him. There's no excuses this come Saturday night. He can't say the haters hated on him or anything like that. He said he put in the work. It looked like it from Instagram, but now it come to the mental part of boxing. He done the physical. Now it's the mental part of boxing, the art of war. Can you strategically outthink this guy, outbeat this guy, outpunch this guy? Because Fury going to try to throw punches with nothing on him just to throw you off and to keep you froze. So it's up to Deontay Wilder to use his legs and to land them punches to his chest and arms so it can disrupt Tyson Fury's whole rhythm. These are the words for the one and only boxing guru. These are the things that Deontay has to do if he wants his dreams to come true. We'll see what happens Saturday night for this episode of Under the Microscope.
Subscribe to me if you want more of the Boxing Guru Show.